Funny how Awka is so close to Enugu, but we've never get to spend a night in the city of Awka in Anambra State. So guys, follow us today. We found ourselves in Awka and we will be spending the night in this beautiful city. So we'll be taking you guys around Awka. We found ourselves here for a conference, a pharmaceutical conference in Awka, and we made a few inquiries from friends who were at the conference. Where is it happening in town? Where is it busy in town? Where do we have the nightlife and activities going on all over the town at night? And everybody seems to be leaning towards the Abakaleke Street, Abakaleke Street, Abakaleke Street. I'm like, okay, beautiful. Let me go search for hotel within this area. Indeed, when I arrived this particular area, a lot of hotels had their presence around here, and of course we were able to get somewhere within this axis to actually stay. But then, we can't sleep here without showing you guys how the city tend to look at night. So this is a drive through around Awka, so follow us as we go on this drive around this beautiful city. One thing I must tell you, that the recommendation for this area was quite high, so I said, okay, let's do a drive, then find a spot to sit and just observe how Awka is at night. But one thing that is very interesting to me to always ask is, how safe is the city? Yes, so because driving into Abakaleke Street, lot of police presence, even though not appearing on my video, but they had a lot of police presence at strategic junctions. So, but people claim it's safe. Some people say just be careful at night and all of that. But then there was a lot of police presence within this area when we did this drive through. So people who are based in Awka, let us know in the comment section, what can you say about the safety in Awka? Yes, but then there was kind of a lot of activity happening within this area when we did this particular drive-through, and I actually love the drive-through, but I had some little setback here and there regarding the nightlife in Awka, which I will be sharing, because some specific areas did not have the street light, while some have street light, but then in Abakaleke Street precisely, the light from most of the club, the hotels, seems to be shining very well even to the road. Yes, so that gives it a little bit of brightness, so to say. But then for street light, Abakaleke Street has street light on one side, no street light on the other side. So for lightning, I think a lot more can still be done in other areas of town. So if you are new to our channel, you're welcome to Arlene TV. Of course, we are your favorite travel family. Kindly do well to click on the subscribe button. Also turn on notification bell so you don't get to miss any of our video, and do well to give us your honest thought and review. And if you've spent a night in Awka before, also do let us know in the comment section. Like I said, Abakaleke Street was highly recommended for accommodation, and we did our search, though quite pricey, I understand, because of the conference going on, high patronage and all of that, because it was a national conference that was going on. So patronage is skyrocketed within the town, but the cost of the hotels around here was quite very high this period we came. The minimum we saw was 25k for a room, which on a normal day, personally, I won't pay 25k for that room, you understand. So but then because of the demand, demand and supply, we had to pay 25. But there are other hotels located which were fully booked that we also checked. So to even get a space is a problem. When you even finally find one, the cost is actually very high, and no much amenities to offer. 25k, no complimentary breakfast. As a matter of fact, okay, the water heater was not working so well, so a lot of complaints surrounding the hotel we stay. I'm not going to be calling names for some personal reasons, but then if you are looking for hotel within the city of Awka, I think Abakaleke Street is one place you should come to. And again, if you really want to have a good night life, a good night activity within Awka, just find yourself to Abakaleke Street. A lot of clubs, a lot of cedar sport is available, and you can get a lot of stuff to buy, fruits, name it. A lot of things are really happening around here, and the activities span from now till almost in dawn. Yes, almost in dawn you have activities within the street. So a lot of activities go down within this axis. So I said this is considered to be like Cubana area in Enugu, where you have activity 24/7. So I think that is what Abakaleke Street represents. So if you are in Awka and you want to lodge, find yourself to Abakaliki Street. If you want to have a night time, also find yourself to Abakaliki Street. Like, this drive will not only be entitled to Abakaliki Street. We're also going to visit some certain areas, the road linking to the new government house, just to have a general view of what the town is. For those who have not seen our previous video on Awka, you can go check it out. We also have upcoming videos coming up, like for the what's it called, the new government house video will be coming up. We did a video on Ngoziuka Estate, which is somewhere down this road where the famous Lord is staying. Yeah, we actually had a glimpse of his area in the estate. So all of those videos are already up on our channel, so you can just go to our video catalog on Anambra and you see all of these videos there. So just watch, drop your thoughts, drop your comments, and let us know what you think about it generally. Yes, so the argument persisted that there are some other areas within town that is still busy, just like the Abakaliki Street. Some mention some other areas across the other side of Awka. The names have escaped me now. So if you know those areas that are very busy within the town, also you can share in the comment section so that those visiting your town will also have somewhere to go and have a good time. But for me, I think I really enjoyed the sight and seeing I did within this time at night. So for as many who will be wondering, what is the time you are driving this particular time? What's the time? This was around 8:39 in the evening that we had this drive through, and you can still see a lot of activities going on in these areas that we passed through. But again, if you exit this Abakaliki Street into the government house axis proper, the new government house axis, activity is quite very quiet around there, because that area is more what's it called, it has more of government parastatals, so to say, offices and co that are there. So activities around there is quite very very quiet. So I mentioned earlier that one of the only complaints I have is that the areas we could not reflect on these videos, the street lights around those areas were not really working. But for Abakaliki Street, the street leading towards the government house, the street lights are all working. So it's either on one side or on the middle, just like it is on this lane that we are currently using. So guys, that is it about the nightlife in Awka. One thing you should take out from this video if you are visiting Awka, know that if you want to lodge, find yourself to Abakaliki Street, you have options to choose for. And if you want to have a good night time, sightseeing, enjoying good music, Abakaliki Street is also very much well recommended for you. If you enjoy watching this video, do well to click the subscribe button if you have not, and also turn on notification bell. And for returning subscribers, as always, we truly do appreciate your love for our channel. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.